Hey you guys, it's your girl Santina, and I just wanted to do a little video because I wanted you guys to join me and help me to take this hair out. Now, I did this hair tutorial. When I did this, I had this hair in for about a month. It's been lasting pretty good, and it's just time to take it out and let my hair breathe a little bit from having extensions and stuff pulling on it. So I'm gonna take my hair down, I'm gonna wash it, and then I'm gonna braid it, put some braids in it, and just wear some wigs for about a week or two or whatever until I'm ready to do the next hairstyle. So while I'm doing this, I wanted to do a little story time with you guys, just talk to you about some things that have been on my heart, or some things that I just been thinking about or talking with God about. Just like lately I've been in such a thankful place. So but first I'm gonna cut all this hair out because all of this is fake hair. My hair is braided up under here, so I can basically cut it where the knot is at, or as close to the knot as I can get it, and then it'd be easy to take out. So you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, I Married My Best Friend, and like and follow I Married My Best Friend on Facebook as well. Alright? So the only things I'm using to take this hair out: comb, scissors, and I got a bottle where I have some leave-in conditioner and some water in there. It helps me to comb my hair out because my hair is extremely especially on the ends, it's extremely kinky or coily, and I have to have some conditioner to comb this hair out. So this leave-in conditioner is can 2 conditioner, and I put a little bit of water in it, and when I put this in my hair, I'm able to comb right through it. So yeah, y'all join me. Hold on, I forgot something. There is something that I forgot. I gotta get a bag to put my hair in, but you see how close I cut it? All right, hold on 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. I just had to get a grocery bag so that I could, sorry, trying to fix the camera. I just put my hair in a grocery bag, toss it. So that's another thing I use, grocery bag. And when I cut my hair, just throw it in the bag. And then when I cut my hair this close to the knot, I'm able to just pull the hair out. So yeah, you guys, if you're able to do your hair like this, I'm gonna do this as fast as possible, and I have to be careful because I don't want to cut my hair. I don't want to cut the wrong things. I've done that a couple of times in the past, trying to cut some hair out, and I accidentally cut my real hair, and I was so mad at myself. I was crying. I can't believe I did that. But so yeah, if you're doing this, just be careful. And it was like one of the first times that I actually did my hair. So yeah, but let me tell you guys, today I was talking to the Lord. I'm always talking to God. And I was just, going down memory lane of some of the things that I've been through in life. Some of the, like, as a lot of people know, I grew up in foster homes, and sometimes, I talk to God about my life, and I always come from a thankful place. I don't really ask God, well, why did you allow me to go through this? At first I used to, because I didn't understand. Like, I'm just a child. I didn't ask to come into this world. I'm not understanding why I'm going through so much when I didn't ask to be here. I didn't do anything to deserve the childhood that I had growing up. So, I'm talking to God about that, and, you know, I as I got older, like, right, especially now, I'm more in tune with understanding why I went through some of the things I went through. And I'm thankful because God is able to use those experiences um, to help me to be able to help others that have went through or that are going through some of the same things that I went through growing up. So I'm thankful. It's really a testimony, and it made me a better person. Things I went through did not cause me to be bitter or angry at the world or mistreat people because I was mistreated growing up. Like, I became a better mother than I ever had. I became a better um, sister, a better daughter. Like, my foster mom, she was not one of those parents who would tuck you into bed at night and read you bedtime stories. And I desired those things, but I didn't have them. So since I desired them and I didn't have them, I was able to give those things to my son when he was growing up. He was able to get bedtime stories and drink hot chocolate, and we watch movies and shows and stuff together. Like, everything that I missed out on growing up, even when I was younger, I made a mental note that I would do better with my kids. And I have to say, me and my sister, we both have children, and we were very good parents. We still are good parents. Our children are grown now, but we're still there for them in any way that we can be, or any way that they need us. We're there for them. So I'm just thankful. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful that God um, allowed me to make it through. And now, because I was in abusive situations in the foster home that I was in, I'm able to talk to other young kids who are going through the same things. And I can make sure that they have the same testimony that I have, you know. So that's a lot of times why we go through things. We go through things because God wants to use us. We don't know when He's going to use us at the time when we're going through it, but it's for God to use us if we handle it correctly. If we allow ourselves to grow from it and learn from it, God will be able to use us. He'll be able to heal us and use us to help others who are going through the same things. So that's what I get out of my life. You know what I'm saying? People, when I tell them my story, they feel sad or they feel bad for me and the things that I went through. But I don't. Like I said, when I was younger, I didn't understand it. And I didn't understand why God would allow me to go through something like that. And I didn't ask to be here. That's literally how I felt. I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask for this life. I didn't ask for this foster mom. Why am I going through this? You know? So, but God brought me through it, and it actually made me a better person. And now when I start my ministry, I'll be able to help other children, you know, who have went through some things. I can understand them. I know where they're coming from. I can understand their story, and I can share my testimony with them and help them along the way. I didn't have that growing up. I was just going through hell, y'all. So, where the heck did I put those scissors? So I'm very thankful. I really am. God sometimes chooses His best warriors and for the most He chooses His best one. He knows who to choose for certain assignments, and that was something that I had to go through in order for me to be able to help others. And God knew that I was going to be able to get through it. I was going to come out with my testimonies and be able to help others along the way. I didn't become a victim. I became an overcomer, and I'm able to help other children now. So I'm thankful. Some people aren't able to make it through. Some people are scarred for life because of things that they went through. Some people use it as an excuse. to, you know, say this is why they're this way and this is why they treat people this way and this is why they can't be a good mom or a good person because of what they went through. And, you know, I'm not going to allow that. What I went through, I'm not going to allow it to make me a bitter, angry person. I'm going to do better and I'm going to treat people better and I'm going to love better and take care of my family better. You know, I didn't have good examples growing up, but the good example can start from me. My son knows what it's like to be loved. My son knows what it's like to be cared for, you know, and I'm thankful. Because, y'all, me and my family, my sisters and brothers, we went through some hell growing up, being in this foster home that we were in, and just being in the system, period. That's why I try to stress to people, please take care of your children, because, you know, everybody's not always so fortunate to end up in a good place once the system takes over and they have to be placed in different foster homes and stuff like that. You don't know what's going to happen to these children. Now, some people are blessed to have a good story. You know, they can say, hey, I was in a good home. My foster parents were good to me. They treated me like I was their own. They took good care of me, made sure I went to the best schools, made sure that I went to college. I had everything I needed. I had all the nicest clothes, the nicest, you know, things. And, you know, thank God that they were able to come out blessed. Their situation that they went through actually gave them a better life, you know. All right, so I think I got all this hair out and I didn't cut anything, so thank God. I'm so thankful, because sometimes these braids get in the way when you cutting hair out, and it can, you know, you can accidentally cut. So I'm glad I didn't. But yeah, so I got all the hair out. I got all the hair out, and now I'm getting ready to take my braids down. Hi. Hi, little doggies. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Hi, I'm here. Oh, she love her mama. Okay, let mama finish taking my hair down. So yeah, hold on 1 second. Hey, you guys, I'm sorry about that. I had to pause real quick because my husband had to come through and do some things. So while he was doing that, I was taking my hair down. So I got some of the back down. I still got a few rows back here that I have to do. And then I'm going to take the top down. So yeah, as you can see, it was time to take these braids out. But they lasted pretty well. So what was I saying? I don't even know where I left off at, because I started talking to my husband. But yeah, so my life is a testimony. I'm telling you. I've been through some things in life. Some things were not um my fault, and some things I put myself in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed to say that during this walk I've taken a couple wrong turns. You know, it happens. It happens to us, and God is always there to pick me up and take me out of whatever situation I'm in. So I'm thankful. That's why I love God so much, because He's always there for me. He's always been there for me. So as I continue to try to do better in my decision making and getting closer with God, and, you know, allowing Him to lead me, everything will be all right, you know. So that's what's up. That's what's going on. Um, man, I wish I kind of miss my nails, y'all. Now, when I did my hair tutorial, I had my nails done, and they are my real nails. I'm recording. They're my real nails. Well, they were my real nails, but I'm not really a big nail person, like continuing to keep my nails done, It's nice to get them done, but I kind of felt like I needed a break. I've been getting them done since June, all the way up until December. So I was getting that acrylic gel and stuff on there, and keeping up with that. And I don't know, I just got to a point where I'm like, I need to take a break. I need to get this stuff off of my nails and let my nails breathe. So I took the acrylic gel off my nails, because it was time for me to get a fill in anyway. But instead of getting a fill in, I just went on ahead and took the stuff off my nails, and I cut my nails down. That's why they're so short now. I cut them down because I wanted to start all over. So that's why my nails are short. But in the hair tutorial, you'll see, I had my nails done, and they're my real nails. My nails naturally grow pretty fast and long. So that's once I grow my nails back, I'll probably go ahead and get my nails done again. But I wanted to take a couple months or whatever off just to let my nails breathe from all of that stuff that we put on our nails, ladies, when we go to get our nails done. I'm just letting my nails breathe, and I cut them down so I can start over and let them regrow. So that's what's going on here. These are my real nails. I kind of miss having them a little longer because it did help me with taking this hair down. It's a difference from having your fake nails on that are long and your real nails, because you can feel the natural nail and it doesn't get in your way as much as a fake nail does, because that nail grew on you, I guess, and it feels natural. But them fake nails, boy, I can't hardly do nothing with no long fake nails. But with my natural nails being kind of long, I can work with them. And they don't be long. They be kind of average long. I don't know how people have all them doggone. I don't know how they do it with extremely long nails. I'm good on that. Even when my nails grow to a certain extent, I will have them, cut them down some so that they don't get too long. I don't want them too long. So, yeah. But I'm trying to, get it together. I do like to have my nails done, but then again, that takes money. And who wants to have to spend $40, $50, $60 every 2 weeks to get your nails filled in and figure out what design you want your nails and how you want your nails painted. Then you got to sit in the doggone nail shop for an hour, sometimes waiting for a nail tech to come and do your nails. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I just be like, I don't got time for that. I got other stuff I could be doing, so. But it was something else I wanted to share. Like, another thing I was talking with God about, my brother. I actually had a dream about my brother last night. One of my brothers, he's mentally impaired. Like, me and him were the two handicapped children that my mom had. And he's mentally impaired, and of course I'm visually impaired. And I was just talking to God about my brother because I had a dream. In the dream, I had lost him. Like, I don't know where he went to or where he was at. And so when I woke up from the dream, I was canceling the dream, and, I was rebuking the dream, because I'm like, no devil is going to steal my brother. No devil's going to take my brother. I don't know where he was at in the dream. He very well could have been in the house, but in the dream, I was crying and looking for him. But as I was getting ready to go check the house to see if he went inside of my house, I woke up. So I just started canceling the dream, and it was crazy. And I was talking to God about it, and I was like, Lord, I know that no devil can steal my brother, because it was like a spiritual dream to me. And people who don't understand dreams in the spirit, you might not understand what this dream meant, but to me it was like, it felt like, someone took my brother in the spirit realm. So that's why I was canceling the dream, just in case that was what the dream was about. But I was telling God, like, I know there's no way that anybody can steal my brother, because he loves God so much, and he always has. Okay, all of this hair up here, I had to braid with braiding hair, because my hair on the top is thin and then my hair in the back is thick. So that's why my hair in the back is real. I didn't have to. You're gonna start seeing pieces of hair that I'm taking out of these braids. So anyway, yeah, my brother, he loves God. He always has. I don't know. I know for me and my brother, we've always had like this love for God. My foster mom, she took us to church. We didn't go to church every Sunday, but we went to church, on some Sundays. Maybe like once a month, or maybe once or twice every 2 months or something like that. We would go to church. We had a church that we belonged to here in Detroit. And back then it was called Mount Sinai Missionary Baptist Church. But anyway, ever since my brother started going to church, he just had this love for God. Like, he loves God. He loves to preach. And I'm telling you, if he was in his completely right mind, to where he can read the Bible for himself and truly understand how to put things in the Bible together to actually preach a authentic message, that man would be a preacher right now. He would definitely be a pastor or a preacher, a bishop, something. He would be ministering. And he does minister. He does minister in his own way. Ever since he was like 4 or 5 years old, when we were going to church, my brother wanted to preach. He would even have a little podium in his room. He would have his Bible, and he'll be up in there preaching and hooping, just like, the pastors do in church. So that was his thing, and nobody ever stopped him. Nobody ever told him, hey, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're saying. Be quiet. We supported him. We'll be his congregation sitting there listening, even though, what he's saying, he don't really understand. He's just saying what he hears the pastor say when we go to church, and he tries to, put it together and say it in his own little way. But yeah, we'll be his congregation. Praise that. Hallelujah. Amen. You know what I'm saying? Just really supporting him. I loved it. And even to this day, my brother preaches. Even to this day. Like, I got separated from him when I was 15 because I was 17 at the time. He was 15. Was it? No, I was 17 when I got separated from him, because I got to the age where I could, leave home if I wanted to, and I was not happy in the foster home that me and my brother were in, but I just stayed right down the street. So I was thinking that I was going to be able to still see him and be around him every day, but of course, the foster mom made that very difficult. But, that's a whole nother story. But, yeah, even in that foster home, she gave him a little podium or whatever and allowed him to go in the basement. Whenever he felt like preaching, he'd go in the basement and preach a sermon to the dog, to his stuffed animals, to whatever, And, I just knew my brother's going to be a preacher one day, and he goes to church every Sunday now. Even today, we're back in contact with each other. We talk on Facebook all the time because he lives in another state now, so I can't really see him when I want to. But let me tell you, that brother right there, he still loves God. He still preaches. He goes to church every Sunday, and every Sunday after church, when he goes home, he have a set time where he will go and have church at his house. And then he would have some people, some of his neighbors and people or whatever, they would come and, join his some people will come to his church services at his house and listen to whatever he have to say. So, my brother, he loves God. He has always loved God, and I'm just happy, you know. He's never ever stopped wanting to be a preacher. He's never stopped preaching ever since he was like 4 years old. This man, ever since he seen that pastor in that pulpit when we were going to church when we were younger, ever since he saw that, that's what he wanted to do. So, yeah, my brother, he loves the Lord. He loves the Lord. And I'm very thankful. I am so thankful for that. And I was just talking to God about that. Like, yeah, nobody's going to be able to mess with my brother because he loves God. There's no way that the devil could ever steal him because he loves God too much. With the little bit of understanding that he has, he doesn't fully understand everything, but with the understanding that he has, he loves God with everything he has. He loves God. When I be talking to him on the phone on Sundays, he be like, yeah, Satina, at such and such time, I'm going to have church. And I be like, oh, okay. And he does it. He have his church. And I'm proud of him. So if my brother, you know what I'm saying, if he could find a purpose in God and love God and do what God has called him to do in his own way, all of us can. It doesn't matter if you have a handicap. It doesn't matter what you have going on in your life. God can still use you at whatever level you're on, you know. And I'm proud of my brother. I was happy to see when I came back into his life, he was still going on with his preaching. He was still doing his thing. Still touching people in the best way that he knows how. So yeah, that's my boy. I love him. I'm actually gonna call him and check in on him today. He calls me all the time, and then I talk to him and I call him. So we got our relationship. His foster mom, that he doesn't live with his foster mom right now, but she still kind of has control over things concerning him. And I actually wanted to try to get me and the rest of our siblings together to go down there where he lives to go visit him, but I guess he talked to his foster mom about it, and she said no, that we're not allowed to come down there to see him. I guess she has her issues. I know she was upset with me for leaving, but that was back when I was 17. And I guess some people are just, they can be mean, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't really like staying there, because she was pretty mean. She had her own crazy stuff going on. But when I saw my brother before he moved, when I saw him after I had my son Michael, I walked up to him and I was like, hey brother, it's me, Santina, remember? And he was like, you're not my sister anymore, I have a new family. And he kept walking. And it's like, man, this is how he was brainwashed. And I knew in my heart that he knows I'm his sister. Of course. We've been together ever since birth. It's not like he's somebody who's only been in my life for a couple years. Me and my brother have been through every foster home together. We've been through every group home together. We grew up together. So there's no way, unless he lost some kind of, unless he had an issue where he lost his memory. And my brother has a very good memory. He used to always tell me, remember when we did this, or remember when we went here? And I'd be the one that's like, what are you talking about? I don't remember that. And he'd get mad at me for not remembering. But he would remember things clear as day. So I knew he remembered me being his sister. But he was just told that, and he was told to say that. And so I was not mad at him, and I didn't feel that he really did not know who I was. I knew that this is what he was taught, and this is what he was told to say. If he ever sees me, I'm not his family anymore. But of course, when I got back in touch with him like 20 years later, think I was like 37 at the time. So about 20 years later, I got back in touch with him on Facebook, and it's always been my prayer to get back in contact with my brother, and God made that possible. And I have my testimony concerning that as well. But yeah, so when I reached out to him on Facebook, um, somebody ended up giving me his information, and I reached out to him and sent him a message. He immediately knew who I was. He didn't message me back or ignore my message. He immediately called me, and I screamed. I was so excited to hear my brother and to know that, he was able to talk to me, because I didn't call him because I was not sure of his situation. I didn't know where he was or who he was living with. I didn't want to upset the foster mom if she was still there with him. I didn't want to, get him in any kind of trouble to where she would stop him from talking to me. But thankfully, to find out he wasn't living with her, he was living somewhere else where people were taking care of him in, like a group home kind of situation, where he had his own apartment and he had a roommate and things like that. So he was free. He was free to be able to talk to me and call me. So we call each other all the time, and we don't have to worry about any interference from his foster mom. So I'm happy about that. And my brother is doing very well. I like his apartment. His apartment is really nice. His roommate is cool. He got all the furniture he needs in his apartment. He's got nice clothes. He has a job, and he's doing good for himself. It's kind of like an independent living kind of thing, but of course they have staff to take them to work, to take them out on outings, to, what I'm saying, do things with them and just make sure that they have everything that they need, but they have their own apartments. And he's doing good. He's doing very well. So I'm very thankful that God kept him all of those years while he was not with me, because I'm telling you, my brother was like my son. I wouldn't let people mess with him, even though they messed with me too because of my handicap. I didn't really stand up for myself, but I stood up for my brother, because we were both little, really small kids, and people would try to push us around and talk about us and make fun of us. But I would speak up for my brother. I did not allow people to take advantage of the fact that my brother was small and he wasn't able to really defend himself. So I was like his sister mom in that kind of way. And so there's no way he could forget me. We were very close. I don't care what anybody tells him. He's not going to forget me. Just like I could never forget him. So I'm thankful we're very close now. We have a very good relationship. We just got to figure out how to get around his foster mom to be able to go to where he lives and be able to visit him, So I'm working on that. But for now, I'm just enjoying being able to see my brother, being able to, talk to him whenever I want to, or whenever he can call me whenever he wants to. Like, he doesn't have any restrictions on his phone use or anything like that. He got his own cell phone. He's doing good. So yeah, that's why I was talking to God about my brother, because I had that dream, and then it just caused me to go down memory lane, talking about how much I know my brother loves God. My brother loves God. He loves him. And God loves my brother too. So that's what's going on with that. I'm very thankful. God has brought me and my brother through a lot, and my other siblings too. So I truly am grateful, and I'm thankful for God doing those things for us, taking such good care of us. So I'm just combing this out. I got all my braids out. I hope y'all like my little story time. Well, I hope I wasn't boring y'all, but I basically wanted to share that just to tell you guys, like, don't let anything that's going on in your life stop you from doing what God has called you to do. Because like I said, my brother mentally impaired, but guess what? God uses him in his own way. And I know God is pleased with him, and I know God loves him very much. So there's no way that no devil in hell could steal my brother from God. There's no way. Absolutely no way. So, yep. I'm thankful. I love my brother, and I love what he's doing. And like I said, going to church, we didn't, we went to church every once in a while on Sundays. But shoot, we didn't really have a household that was built around Jesus, or a mother that taught us about Jesus. We just basically went to church, and whatever we learned from church, that's what we got. That's all we got. So that was that. But me and my brother, we've always had something inside of us that drew us to God, that caused us to love God. And my brother, he could sing too. I'm telling y'all, he a singing, preaching man. He know how to sing like a preacher. Y'all know how them preachers are, the ones that be hooping, and God, he said, you know how they be doing that in the church. I used to feel like that must hurt when they be doing that. I don't know, or maybe it's just the anointing and they don't feel it. But Michael, my brother, he be doing that. He be banging on the podium and stomping, and he do everything them big preachers be doing in that pulpit. So yeah, maybe hopefully one day I'll be able to be on video with him and hear something that he be preaching, or maybe I'll be able to share something one day with you guys so you guys can see what my brother be doing. But yeah, I'm proud of him. And I'm proud of me too, because I'm doing the things that God has called me to do. And speaking of what God has called me to do, even this page, I Married My Best Friend, this is something that God led me to do. And so that's why we have this going on here. And also, I want to invite you guys. I have a new page that God led me to create called God Has a Word for You. And on that page, I basically share, just like I do on my main page. I've shared a couple videos here on this page as well about messages that God has gave me to give to people. And so, next on this page, we're going to be I'm going to be putting messages up that God has given me to give to people. And like on this page, or like on my main page, the messages I give come from things that I've been through, just in my walk with God, or everyday stuff that we all go through. God might give me a message from it, and then I'll just share it. I'll share whatever God gives me, coming from whatever the situation is, or whatever life situation I've been through, and I'll give some scriptures and things like that. If you've seen a couple of my messages on here, then you'll have an idea of what you'll have an idea of what God Has a Word for You page is going to be about. But if you would like, you can head on over there. I actually even did a welcome video, just to tell people what the page is going to be about and what they can look forward to seeing from the page. So if you want to know more information, just go head over there to God Has a Word for You. Click on that video and it'll tell you everything that you need to know. And if you like the page and want to see more content, make sure you like the page, follow the page, and be a part of what thus saith the Lord. So, as you can see, I got all my hair out, I'll probably share something from that page so that you can just click on whatever video or whatever post that I share from that page. Just click on the page there and it'll take you right to it, and then you can like the page, follow it, and join the family. So here's my hair, y'all. This is it. All this hair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to go ahead, wash my hair and blow dry it, and then I'll let you guys see how it looks when it's all blown out and clean and fresh. So, but this is what it looks like when I take my hair down. I don't normally share myself looking like this with people, but hey, this is good. I want people to see how I do my hair and how it is when I take it down and all of that. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and get my shampoo and conditioner and get this hair washed. I'll show you what shampoo and stuff I use afterwards because I don't have it right next to me right now. So when I come back after I wash my hair, I'll show you what shampoo I used. And of course my leave-in conditioner also. After I wash it, I put that Cantu leave-in conditioner. That's my friend. I love Cantu leave-in conditioner. I don't have many experience with trying different products because when I find one thing that works for me, I just kind of tend to stick to it. But I'm sure that there's other products out there that's just as good, and there might even be some products that might be a little better. But hey, I just kind of stick to what once I find something I like, I kind of stick to it. So, but all right, let me get this stuff done here, and then I will be back to show you guys how my hair looks when it's all done and washed. All right, be back. Hey you guys, I am back and my hair is washed and blow dried. Woohoo! So as you can see, this is what I was talking about, like the ends of my hair, they're very like kinky. The ends, it's like the roots. Okay, the roots of my hair is very, they're a little more straight, but once you get to the ends, that's where the kinkiness comes in at, so that's what's going on with this hair here. Washed it, blow dried it, and I said I was going to share with you guys the shampoo that I use. This is Pantene. This is the 2-in-1. This is the one that I like because it has the conditioner and the shampoo in it as well. So I use that to wash my hair, and I blow dried it. I want to show you guys this cool little this little thing that I got. Shoot, I got it from Amazon. And I just thought it was so cool that I ended up getting one. So this is like a cap for your blow dryer, and you put it on your hair. I still kind of blow dry it with the comb also so that I can comb my hair out while I blow dry it. But my blow dryer has a comb. It has like 3 or 4 different combs that come with it. So I would blow dry it and use the comb that it came with. I don't have it right here. But y'all know what the blow dryer comb looks like. And then I would take this cap. This cap is so cool because all you do is take this end, you hook it onto the end of your blow dryer where the heat comes out. Then you take this cap. I don't know if I should put it on. I just took it off, but I could try to show y'all. This thing right here, you can loosen it or tighten it, and I just put it on my head, tuck my hair in there, and then this strap goes around I gotta tighten it up. But yep, you use this part to tighten it, pull it tight, and then this part you would take, it's a chin, you put it under your chin, fasten it up under there. Hold on, am I doing this right? I think I was supposed to do it the other way, but it's okay. I'm just showing y'all. And then you just turn your blow dryer on, whatever setting you want it on. turn the blow dryer on, and then my blow dryer is not plugged up right now. Let me see, so I can show y'all how it works. I wasn't really planning on doing this, but I'm trying to do it so y'all can see how it works, even though I'm sure you kind of get the gist of what the thing does. See if I can plug it up right here. Alright, so I got it plugged in, and you turn it on. I got it on low right now. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. And then just let it blow your head up. And then you feel the heat going through. And it's hooked up to the blow dryer like this. And my hair is just getting dry. I got it on low right now. My hair is already dry, so I really don't have to have it on, but that's pretty much what you do with it. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I like to use that. Sometimes your arms get tired of trying to use that blow dryer and comb through your hair doing all of that. So I got that. My husband actually got this for me for whatever holiday it was, or for whatever was going on. He bought it for me. So shout out to husband for that, because I like it. And of course it's purple. So I showed you the shampoo that I use. This is the Cantu leave-in conditioner I like to use. If you have any other conditioners, leave-in conditioners and things like that, that's good for, you know, my type of hair, just leave it in the comments and I'll check it out, because I do like to, if I have any suggestions, I will try to check things out, but I just don't like going on the journey myself and just trying just any old thing. So if you have something that works for you very good and your hair is something like mine, drop it in the comments and I'll check it out. So the next thing that I like to do for my hair is I like to use this Wild Grow. Put the top back on so you can get the whole feel of what it looks like. This is hair oil. It's called Wild Grow. It's pretty popular. A lot of people use it. I've been using it for a couple of years, and it actually even has a certain way that you're supposed to use it. It's an all natural scalp oil for your hair to help grow your your hair. So it's like you use it once a week, and then you use it twice a week, and then so on and so on until you get to, I think, 5 days, or something like that, and then you can use it as needed or whenever you want to, because I guess you got to get your scalp used to using the natural things that's in this. So you can't just go crazy using it every day when you first start to use it. So I went through all of that, but I've been using it for a couple of years now, and they have a couple different kinds, but this is the kind that I use in a white bottle. I think they have one in a yellow bottle or something like that, but this is the one that I use. And the thing I love about it is the fact that, let me put this somewhere so I don't lose it, because this top is so tiny you can easily lose that top. But I like the nozzle, so when I go through, kind of smell like tea. My husband be like, that smells weird. Like when I'm laying in bed next to him, he can smell it, and it's pretty strong. It's a strong smell, but I like it because it keeps my scalp moisturized for a very long time. My hair eats everything, but when I put this in my hair, especially if I put it in before I do a hairstyle, it will last for a long time. So I like the nozzle because you can kind of just go through your hair. You don't really have to do too much parting if you don't want to, and just kind of squeeze the product in your hair. So That's what I like about it. It doesn't take much time because I can feel it coming out, so I know it's going on to my scalp. But this is what I do when I take my hair down from being in protective styles. If I put this stuff in my hair, and I try to hit the parts where I really need my hair to grow, which is like my edges, and then I kind of massage it in there, you know, just to make sure that that product is going through. Get them edges, girl, get them edges. And if I feel like I need a little bit more, I'll do that. My hair is very used to using this, so I can't really overdo it. So yes, I love this. It keeps my hair, my scalp very moisturized. And so yeah, I encourage you. I mean, like I said, I'm not a beautician or I'm not a hair expert or anything. I just, you know, when I see that other people like something and it works good for them, then I'll try it. So if you have something that works really good for you, holler at me, let me know so I can try some different things. Because if I don't know, I'll stick to the same thing that I know until I see something that somebody else got going on and they really enjoy a product that they use, and then I'll check it out. So yeah, drop in the comments what you like to use and what you think about the products that you use and how it helps your hair. I'm looking for stuff that keep my hair moisturized and that will also help grow my hair. And let me tell y'all, I've been natural for probably going on 4 years now. And at first I didn't like it. I used to get perms. I've been getting perms in my hair ever since I was little. And I just decided to stop putting those chemicals in my hair and just try to go natural. And I have not permed my hair in like 4 years, so I'm thankful. My hair has grown out. I had to actually cut some of my hair because I had to cut the perm out, you know. Once that new growth started coming in, I let it come in for, you know, a couple months. And then I had my beautician at the time, I had her go ahead and cut my ends off that still had the relaxer in it. And then I had, you know, my hair was short. It was just short, long enough for me to just put in a little puff ponytail. It was real short, but it was just long enough to make a ponytail. And that's where I started from. And now here, you know, my hair is doing good. I might go with my bestie, because she goes to get her hair done every 2 weeks. She goes to get her hair straightened and treated. She'll get a treatment and get her hair straightened. And I went with her one time since I've been home. I went with her to go get my hair straightened. That was my first time getting it straightened since I have been natural. And I'm thinking, and it was in the summertime, so I didn't really know, like, hey, I should have waited until the winter time because, you know, you're going to sweat that stuff out. So it didn't last for very long. Put some in the back. It didn't last as long as I wanted it to, but now that it's summertime and you ain't really sweating outside, it should last pretty good. So I'm going to check with her and see when the next time she has to go get her hair done, and I'll go with her, and hopefully I'll be able to blog a little bit of me getting my hair straightened, but we'll see. Because I like to use her beautician. She's very good. My friend has been going to her for years, and her hair always looks really nice and healthy. So I'm going to go to her beautician and get my hair straightened again for the second time this year, and just let it be like that for a couple of weeks. But yep, so I got that all in my hair. That wild girl, let me put the top on again. I don't want to lose it. So as soon as I get done straightening or doing whatever it is I'm doing, put that top, I mean not straightening, but putting the oil in, I will go on ahead and put that top on so I don't lose it. And then, like I said, I got my Cantu leave-in conditioner. I like Cantu products. I was actually thinking about going ahead and starting to use the whole line of Cantu products just to see how that works. But I love my Pantene also. I love that Pantene. I like washing my hair with it. And it's the curly, I think it's for curly hair. I think it says it on the bottle that it's for curly hair. So I like how my curl pattern looks when my hair is wet. I like, you know, how it really looks. And then I blow dry it and it becomes this. So yeah, I be having to put in some conditioner, leave-in conditioner, y'all. A lot of us women who use products for African or African American hair, or African hair, or whatever, or I'll just say for thick, coarse hair, natural hair, we know about Cantu. They got a whole line of things that you can use, and like I said, I was thinking about actually going to use their whole line because I don't have a hair regimen that I use or anything like that. I just use these two things pretty much. But I hope that somebody will educate me here and let me know some good products, or, you know, give me some suggestions so I can try some new things. Yeah, I be having to put a lot in here because I have to, the ends of my hair, like I said, is very, very kinky. Very kinky. So, where's my handy dandy comb at? Oh Lord, I'm supposed to have all of this stuff here now. What's going on, Tina? What's happening? Hold on, guys. I gotta get my comb. I thought I had it over here. Hold on, y'all. Pause. I'll be right back. Sorry, I thought I paused it, y'all, but I accidentally ended the video. But I'm back. So yeah, see, as I put this leave-in conditioner in here, it actually helps me to be able to comb through my hair. And it dries pretty quickly when I put it in there, but I actually need it to help keep my hair moisturized. I do have one other thing that I put in my hair. I have an oil that I use, or that I've been liking to use lately. I use it for my hair and my body. I'm getting ready to show it to you once I get these ends combed out here. Comb these ends out, Jesus. Whew. And I use a wide tooth comb because if I don't, I'll be done ripped all my little hair out, all my little curls on the end. I'm telling you, when I first went natural, I did not like my hair because I didn't know what to do with it. I'm like, I got all these naps on the end. That's what I was saying. I got these naps on the end of my hair and I don't know what to do with it. And then I started using that leave-in conditioner and I'm like, oh, this makes my hair soft. Okay. So, because I haven't really worked with my natural hair at all until, you know, I decided to stop putting perms in my hair. So I had to learn these things. So, all right, this is combed out pretty good. Combed out pretty good. So this is it. Hair is very well oiled. My scalp is oiled very well. My scalp is conditioned very well. And my hair, my ends are conditioned very well, and it looks good. But I'm telling you, once this product starts to dry, mostly once it's all the way dry, the ends of my hair go right back to how they were. But right now it's really nice. I can comb it out. I can, you know, do something with it. So what I'm going to do, just to keep my hair under control, so it doesn't draw back up to the way it was, and then I have to go through combing it out again 20 minutes later. because that's exactly what would happen. It don't just stay like this. It's gonna go back to its nappy state. So I'm not a, hold on, I gotta grab this towel. All right, so I'm not a braider. I don't know how to French braid for real, but that's why if you see my hair tutorial, you will see that I do the single braids, and I just connect each braid as I go all the way down to the end of the braid. But I have been trying to do like one big French braid going down my head, and I can do that a little bit. I be proud of myself, but I like to use this African's Best oil, herbal oil. It's got a bunch of natural things in it too, so I do use this to also when I'm doing hairstyles, or I'm doing protective styles, or you know, whatever. I put this on the ends of my hair also, just to keep my hair oiled. So I'm telling you, these ends dry up so fast, and this stuff actually smells pretty good. So I'm just putting it on my ends. My scalp already has oil on it, so it's pretty oiled. And then once I do this French braid, it'll kind of lock it in, because my hair is just not out for me to actually, for it to dry out. So yeah, if you know some products that really keep your hair moisturized, drop them in the comments, because that's one of my biggest things. That's one reason why my hair is so kinky on the ends, because my ends dry out so fast. They dry out, and it's not too much I can do with it. So here I go. I'm not a a real good French braider, but I can at least do something to try to keep my hair from tangling, or you know, messing up as I sleep, or as I'm just going throughout my day. So I can put this on and put a wig on it if I choose to, or just whatever, you know. I'm just gonna put this one French braid here, and you'll be able to tell just looking at me right now, I am not a French braider. I do not know how to do this for real, but I know the concept. I know what you're supposed to do, so I'm just kind of going with what I know and just try to get this thing together. Then it don't help, I got a little hangnail here I'm just feeling, and that's messing me up a little bit, but it's all right. Y'all, please don't laugh at me. I'm trying. This is crazy. I do not know how to braid. I do not know how to French braid. I mean, I know how to braid, but don't ask me to French braid, please. And then I'm trying to do my own hair, and it's like, Santina, get it together. I do not know how to. I don't know, but I just try to make it do what it do the best way that I can, and however it comes out, that's what we working with. So I'll show y'all how it look at the end of this braid. Jesus. I'm trying, Lord. I'm trying, Lord. Oh my gosh, it did this stupid hangnail. Let me cut this off. That is not helping, honey. You are not helping me. Wish I had my nail file. And then when I be doing my hair, I be feeling like it's not right. I be feeling like it's not going right. But hey, y'all, all I can do is just try. I'm just trying to just throw a big French braid in my hair. We just gonna see how it's coming out. So far, I think it's okay, you know. for what it is for somebody who don't know what the heck they doing. I think I'm doing all right. So please be kind. Don't talk about me too much in the comments. Hey, if I even get anybody to watch this video, it ain't like I'm some big content creator right now, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it, guys. So I definitely appreciate y'all support and y'all sharing my videos so that other people can see them. Lord help me. I be asking God to help me with when I be cooking, when I'm doing my hair, cause Jesus, I don't know what the heck I be doing, but I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I hope y'all be proud of me when I'm done. I hope I be proud of myself. But this is not meant, it's not even meant to be anything big. It's just for me to just keep my hair protected a little bit so it don't get too tangled and too out of control. So that's pretty much what this French braid is for. I'm not actually going to be walking around showing it and wearing it for everybody to see. It's going to be covered up. You know, of course, unless I'm in the house, you know, I can walk around like this if I want to. But yeah, for the most part, that's it. This is just for me. I'm getting down, y'all. I'm getting down to the end. So, and we still fasting, you guys. The fast is going well. I mentioned that maybe in a couple videos past that the ministry that I'm a part of, Queen Belimsey Ministry, School of Power, my apostle Queen Belimsey, we are fasting as of right now, 30-day dry fast, but we've been able to break for the most part at 6. So right now we're going from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So 6 o'clock tonight we get to break and eat, and we can eat all the way up until tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. And we just fasting because it's the new year, and you know, God is doing new things in our lives, just like my page that I'm doing. God has a word for you. That's something new that God is blessing me with right now. So, you know, I'm excited to share that and excited to invite people to come on and be a part. So I hope you guys go check out the page, and I hope you like it and follow it and all that good, wonderful stuff. So we can kind of share what God is doing in all of our lives, you know. My apostle was actually live a few minutes ago. I'm not sure if she's still live, but if she is, I'm just going to go back and check and see what she's got going on. We are on day 22 of our fast. It's hard to keep up with the days. I just be fasting. So we have a few days left here. And we're doing good, you know. We are doing very well. We can drink water on our fast. I know somebody had asked me one time when I was fasting. We can drink water. Sometimes we go 3 days with no food. Sometimes we go with no food and no water for 3 days. Sometimes we go 7 days, 5 days. However many days God leads us to fast for whatever reason, for whatever the fast is. So, alright, I got this thing in, y'all. I'm about to turn around and you can tell me what you think, because I didn't have no mirror to look at this, but this is just for me to keep my hair straight. So, you feel crazy. Alright, let me turn around so you can see. Oh Lord. Can y'all see the back of my head? Okay, this is it. This is the French braid. What y'all think? I like how the bottom part feels. The middle part, it feels kind of crazy a little bit, but this bottom part, I like it. The middle is kind of crazy, and then the top, I don't even know what happened right here. I don't like how the top feels, but I'm gonna leave it because tomorrow I'm gonna take it down, and I'm gonna do some braids going to the back. So, but that's what it is. I thought this part would have looked better, but it's okay. I'm just gonna keep it. So you guys, this is it. That is my hair. When I take my hair down from my protective styles, that is the process that I go through: washing it, blow drying it, and moisturizing it, and then braiding it up until I go on and do the next thing. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and do some some braids. They're my connecting braids. It's not gonna be French braids going to the back. It's gonna be my connecting braids going all the way going to the back, maybe like 6 or 7 of them. And then I'm going to check and see when me and my bestie are gonna make our appointment so that I can go with her and get my hair curled and straightened for a couple of weeks, for it to last for a couple of weeks. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope you like what I shared with you guys, my little story time while I was taking my hair down. As you can see, it didn't take that long. It don't take long to take that hair out, especially when all you gotta do is just cut the hair out. So, but all right, you guys, I'm getting ready to put all this stuff away. I got to take Princess out before it gets dark so she can go for her walk around the block and use the bathroom and sniff everything and pee on everything and do what she does. So I hope you like the video, and make sure you like, comment, and share. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow the Facebook channel. All right, guys, I love you so much.